you struggle having to prompt ChatGPT to give you an output that you're really happy with? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you the solution. I'm going to show you a plus feature, but a feature nonetheless that can completely change the game and speed up your workflow. Let's say you are creating some marketing, or you're looking to create some marketing. I'm going to set the scene for you. You're a business, you're looking to relaunch, you're looking to rebrand, you're looking to start a new business, etc. You're looking to create some marketing, but you're not really sure what's out there. You're not really sure how best to do it. Well, this is something that AI can help with. So if we go onto the ChatGPT app, it's on the App Store for Android and iOS, then you can just give it a call if you're a plus feature. I think it's like £20 a month, something like that. And we can have a conversation with ChatGPT. Hi ChatGPT, today I am filming some content and I wanted to show an example for a friend of mine who's just started a brand new marketing agency in the Salisbury area, and I was wondering whether you could tell me and create some key performance indicators, but also a key target demographic in regards to a customer or a client avatar that they could use. And then once you have established that, can you also create a set of pain points for him to use to answer those pain points, so he can be positioned as a go-to expert in what that he does specifically. Then a quick tip while ChatGPT is thinking, if you mute yourself, it will cut any input.
Absolutely, that sounds exciting for your friend. So for a marketing agency, understanding the target audience is super important. You can start by identifying who the ideal client would be for this agency. Are they small business owners? Are they startups? Maybe local businesses in Salisbury? And then from there, you can figure out what their pain points are. Maybe they struggle with social media, or maybe they don't have enough time or expertise. And then you can create content that really addresses those issues and offers solutions. It's all about showing that you understand their needs and can help them out.
Fabulous, really appreciate this insight. Is there any opportunities that he could look to utilize either yourself with ChatGPT or other AI pieces of software to potentially get a leg up or an advantage in the current landscape of marketing?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, AI tools can definitely give him an edge. For example, he could use AI for content generation, like brainstorming ideas or even writing drafts of blog posts or social media content. He could also use AI tools for data analysis to understand customer behavior or trends, and even things like chatbots for customer service on his website. It can really streamline a lot of the processes and give him a lot of insights that he wouldn't otherwise have.
Fabulous. We talked about those pain points at the start of this conversation. So any chance you can create a set of detailed questions for him to answer on camera that will allow him to be positioned as a go-to expert within either specifically the marketing field or the AI content creation and video marketing field in the next 6 months or so?
Absolutely, I can help with that. He could answer questions like, what are some of the biggest mistakes businesses make in their marketing strategies, or what trends does he see emerging in digital marketing over the next year? He could also talk about how AI is changing the landscape and what tools he recommends. He could share some success stories or case studies, and even give tips on how businesses can start using AI in their marketing right away. All of that can really help position him as an expert.
That's really great. Can you create a concise list of 10 different questions that would be best for him to start by creating content about?
Absolutely. Here's a quick list of questions he could start with. 1, what are the most common marketing mistakes that businesses make today? 2, how can small businesses leverage AI in their marketing strategies? 3, what are some upcoming trends in digital marketing that businesses should be aware of? 4, how can businesses create more engaging content for their audience? 5, what role does video marketing play in today's digital landscape? 6, what are the biggest challenges businesses face when it comes to social media marketing? 7, how can companies measure the success of their marketing campaigns effectively? What are some cost-effective marketing strategies for startups and small businesses? 9, how can businesses improve their SEO and online visibility? 10, what are some examples of successful marketing campaigns and what can we learn from them? These questions should help him create some really valuable content.
Fabulous, thank you ever so much. Can you make sure these 10 are in the chat so when I exit our conversation, I'll be able to refer to them later?
Absolutely. I'll make sure they're all in the chat so we can easily refer back to them anytime. And if you need any more help or have more questions, just let me know.
So this is an example, as you've seen, where you can go and you can take my theoretical person who was modelled off me when I started, and get to a position where you can have a plan, right? So I could have asked ChatGPT the same thing. I could have developed a plan to create content, could have developed a plan in depth, and you can go really in depth with it, right? And you can have these kind of conversations, and you can get it to feedback. You can get it, the more data you give it, the more context you give it, the better it's going to be able to understand your concerns. But as you saw, we got 10 questions, which now if I was looking to create content, I could just sit and answer specifically for, and this is something I'm going to use these 10 and some others that I got ChatGPT to help me with yesterday. But this was a key example and something I will be showing in the workshop a little bit more in depth on how you can use the voice feature within ChatGPT to quickly come up with a plan and think about ideas and get the context and get research and get ideas that really come and allow you to do more of the physical work that requires, so being in front of camera more, being more efficient, being able to create some more videos, being able to get to a position where you can have a bank of content so you can be more consistent, right? And that's, I think, the holy grail when it comes to what we're looking for when it comes to marketing, because the more touch points we have and the more value we've added to our target customer, the more likely they are to then go further down that buying journey with us. So if this was valuable, this was helpful, then I would love to talk to you more about this at my event on the 11th of September between 10 and 12. Tickets are just £10, link in the description down below. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.